Hello, this is episode 3 of the Spanish Culture Project. Today we're going to be talking about Spanish foods. Tapas, gazpacho, and the Mediterranean diet are a few of Spain's famous culinary exports. The quality, creativity, and above all flavor of Spain's cuisine have earned it international fame and it is now one of the country's main tourist attractions. Did you know Spain is the world's biggest olive oil exporter and one tourist attractions? Did you know that all of the leading exports of wine? Do you know what makes Libero ham unique? Could you see yourself making traditional Spanish potato omelets? Spain brings both tradition and innovation to its cuisine, and its climate and terrain have made Europe market garden this is a place to enjoy good, delicious, healthy food. Spanish cooking is particularly healthy thanks to its fresh ingredients. It produces excellent fruit and vegetables: bananas, citrus fruits, strawberries, grapes, apples, pears, tomatoes, onions, garlic, and so on. Seafood, and especially shellfish, meat, and a wide range of cheeses, full flavor seasoning like paprika and saffron, and carefully selected wines around the list of ingredients are the essence of Spain's cuisine. Every place you will go will have its own local dishes. Its most famous is probably paella, originally from a region of Valsia, and the most popular tapa in the country could be tortilla de patas, uh, which is a potato omelet, the best known casserole type dish to include cocido and fabada. Tender roast meats are popular, such as chon- conchillo, sulking pig is what that means, and lamb, known as churrasco. In Oregon and Corradero elsewhere, some of the most notable seafood dishes include the fried fishes or pescatilla frito of southern Spain, and pulpo a la gallega, octopus with paprika. If you're visiting in summer, a refreshing gazpacho or salamero is a must. On the most traditional holidays, Christmas and Easter week also have special delicacies for the occasion. These little nibbles and portions of food are a traditional accompaniment to drinks in many bars in Spain. They range from a simple dish of olives, sausage, or chips to elaborate culinary creations chosen from a menu. In Spain, the custom is to go out for tapas with friends, wandering from bar to bar to enjoy the specialties each one has to offer. Do you know which tapas you'd like to try? You can see most popular tapas here and see the most famous neighborhoods for going out for tapas and holiday destinations. In recent decades, the world's most prestigious publications have given their culinary award to Spain. At present, 272 of the list the world's 50 best restaurants. In addition, Dabas Manos has vegetable sauces known in Spain as sofritos, herbs most common used as parsley, oregano, rosemary, and thyme. The use of garlic has been noted as common in Spanish cooking. The most used meats in Spanish cuisine, including chicken, pork, and lamb, and veal, fish, and seafood, are also consumed on a regular basis. Tapas and pinchos are snacks and appetizers, commonly served at only bars and cafes. Authors such as Sabo wrote about the Aboriginal people in Spain using nuts and acorns as staple foods. The extension of vineyards along the Mediterranean seemed to be due to the colonization of Greeks and Phoenicians, who also introduced the production of olive oil. Spain became the largest producer of olive oil in the world. The growing of crops and the so-called Tradia Madurina, the Mediterranean trad, wheat, the grapevine, and olives underpin the staple meal products for the inhabitants of South and Iberian Peninsula during the Roman era, which is bread, wine, and oil. The Visigoths visited, but lasting contributions to Spanish cuisine included the spread of consumption of fermented milk and the preference for avoiding the mix of water and wine. Rice was possibly introduced for the first time by Byzantines in the Libyan Peninsula by the 6th century after Muslim conquest of the Libyan Peninsula in the 8th century. Arab subcontinent that also allowed the cultivation of sugarcane, watermelon, and lemon and oranges. And orange. Other ingredients that were probably popularized by the AI Indus period: rice and saffron. The arrival of Europeans to the Americas in 1492 indicated the advent of new culinary elements such as tomatoes, potatoes, maize, bell peppers, spicy peppers, paprika, vanilla, and cocoa or chocolate. Spain was where chocolate was first mixed with sugar to temper its natural bitterness. Other ingredients traveled to the Americas such as rice, grapes, olives, and many types of different cereal. Influenced by the Arabic harissa, grain-based soups such as farnies along the Mediterranean coast, and similarly gauchos, which is in the Central Plateau, were customary in early modern Spain. Foreign visitors noted with disdain the standards of olive oil and pigs, lard for cooking rather than their preferred cows, which is butter. The latter was barely available, and according to the 17th century account of Madame Lorne, was barely available, and according to the 17th century, then they would only use this for rare occasions. That what it was would come down to from afar, preserved in pig's stripes and full of worms. Butter was only produced in places such as Galicia, Asturias, or Flora, was imported, preserved in pasta neritate. By the 18th century, many American ingredients such as peppers and tomatoes had been fully incorporated to the Spanish cuisine. Contemporary foreign visitors such as French ambassador Jean-Francois Bajoring judged negatively this change happening in in the late part of the century. Spanish cooking, which they have inherited, is not generally pleasing to foreigners. Spanish stars like strong condiments such as pepper, tomato sauce, hot peppers, and saffron, which the color nearly infected all of their dishes. Spain was the bridge for Colombia. The Canary Islands have unique cuisine due to its geographical location in the Atlantic Ocean. The Canary Islands were part of the trading routes to the Americans, hence creating a melt pot of different culinary traditions. Fish, fresh or salted, and potatoes are among the common staple foods in the islands, or the constipation of cheese, fruits, and pork meat. Also characterizes Canarian cuisine. The close proximity to Africa influences the climate to create a range of warm temperatures that in the modern times have fostered the agriculture of tropical and semi-tropical bananas in the Canarian cuisine. And that is end of episode